Hey guys, welcome to the Magfed Ranch Paintball channel, and today I'm going to do a how to fill up your air tank on your Magfed marker. But before I get into it guys, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, share, and comment. Alright, let's get into it. So guys, today I'm not going to be doing a review of the compressor that I'm using to fill up the air tanks today guys. Just real quick, the air compressor I'm using is a GX CS3 PCP air compressor that you can get from Amazon. When I purchased it guys, it was right about $500, but just real quick, today is the November 29th, and I saw it on sale for $400 guys, so it's $100 savings, just real quick. Okay, anyways, let's get into it, okay guys. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a tabletop review of the compressor guys, so check that video out for a more in-depth tabletop review. But of course I'm going to go through the process with you guys on this video, how to set up the compressor real quick, of course, and of course how to fill up your air tank on your Magfed marker. Okay guys, I also have two different size air tanks for you guys today, so that way you guys can see how long the air tank will fill up using this compressor. And so obviously I will time it, and I'll give you guys the time that it will take to fill up a 10 CI tank that is on our MR18 Mod O marker that I have here. And then of course I have a 13 CI tank on our MR SDMR marker that we have here. So we'll give you guys live results as far as how long it's going to take to fill up each tank. Okay guys? So real quick, obviously a couple prerequisites. The marker is obviously screwed onto, the air tank is screwed onto your marker, obviously all the way so that it quote unquote seals. O-rings are obviously good. On the T15, we're going to need the charging handle to set the bolt back. Otherwise, literally air is just gonna leak right out the front, guys. So make sure you do that on the T15 before you go to air it up. Real quick, let me make sure that this nozzle is on all the way. Bam, bam, there we go. Want to make sure that this test is accurate and fair for you guys. On the M17 platform, you won't need to do the charging handle because the charging handle is literally just for training / realism purposes, but the heat core system will get charged, will get set in place once the air charges it up. Okay guys, now let's talk about the compressor real quick guys. So the compressor is a 12 volt powered compressor, so it'll get powered by your battery, a car battery. I'm not going to get into it too much on this video guys, but you will need to get the AC use the AC power supply converter that comes with the compressor guys. So everything that you see that I have hooked up here comes with the compressor for you to be able to use it from your vehicle, your 12 volt battery source, or if you want to use that at home, with an AC outlet. Okay guys, really easy to hook up. Bam bam. Another thing, of course, is you're going to want to make sure the bleed valve on the compressor is tight, so that way obviously it's not going to leak air through the bleed valve. The bleed valve, what that is for guys, is when you're done filling up your air tank, it's obviously going to be pressurized, right? The line is going to be pressurized that's connected to your air tank. And so for you to disconnect that line, you're going to have to obviously bleed all the air that's still in that line. Okay guys? Okay. The cool features of this compressor is that it is auto shut off if it's set at the PSI on the gauge here. The gauge on the compressor guys is right on the top, and it has kind of a preset setting gauge that you can set it at for the PSI that you want. Our Magfed markers typically are at 3000 PSI, and so that's what these compressors are currently set up at. And what else? We have an on and off switch in the front of the compressor here guys, and then we also have a start and off button. One thing, observant viewers out there, if you guys notice that this compressor, I have some extra wires running to the power supply converter. The problem with that, guys, the reason for that is because the auto shut-off relay assembly failed on this compressor. So I'll get into that on the other video, but that's the reason why I have a power and a negative running straight to it to turn that relay on. Whereas on this one, it's still functional, so all I have to do is hit the on button. On this one, unfortunately, I'm going to have to just hit the on breaker here, the on and off breaker here, and then the compressor will start charging. And unfortunately, I will have to manually shut it off. This one will auto shut off. Okay, guys? And so, you know, like I said, I'm going to be as accurate as possible because I'm going to watch the gauges, but truthfully, this one should auto shut off, but it doesn't have that feature because of that. Okay, guys? So, guys, I have my stopwatch set up here, and we will begin. Let's turn this on. Guys, it's just a fan as well too. Obviously these things are going to get hot, and so obviously you want to make sure, you know, the fan's going to turn on so that way it cools the compressor off. It's going to be a little bit loud. I apologize for this video because the compressor, of course, is, you know, compressors are loud. Okay, guys. So I got both bleed off valves shut. Let's begin. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard it on the video, but the heat core just set, so it just built enough air pressure on the heat core system for the bolt to set in place. You can hear that with an audible click. Checking to make sure that it's building pressure, and it is. So we don't have any leaks, so that's good. So guys, it's actually fairly quiet. It's not that loud as you guys can hear in the video. So, you know, I'm just kind of in my little, obviously, assembly room, right? My home kind of like gunsmithing room. And it's not that super loud in here. I mean, obviously, I'm not screaming. I'm just talking louder, but you guys can still hear me. This thing does have a safety valve, the compressors do. On top of them, just in case you forget, and obviously it over pressurizes, you know, past the setting that you set it at. So that's another cool feature. What else? So guys, we're at 1.5 minutes right there. The 10 CI tank is right at 1400 psi. Yep, 1400 psi. And the 13 CI tank is right about 1200 psi. Okay, guys. So obviously, you know, it's a bigger tank, more volume, so it's going to build pressure a little bit slower than the 10 CI, obviously. Okay, guys. Shaking a little bit, guys, but that's you know, obviously to be expected. Okay, we're at 2.5 minutes. 10 CI tank is pretty much at 2000 psi. The 13 CI tank is at 1500 psi, guys. Just be careful when you guys are you know, filling up your air tank with the compressor. Obviously, the compressor shakes back and forth, so it's going to move on the table or whatever surface that you're using it on. So just make sure, you know, you're paying attention to it, okay, guys? Don't walk away, obviously, is what I'm trying to say, even though it does have an auto shut-off valve when it's working correctly. 3.5 minutes, guys, and the 10 CI tank is almost there. It's pretty much at 2,800 PSI. And the 13 CI tank is only at 2,000 PSI, guys. Okay, guys, I'm going to turn. The 10 CI tank was pretty much right at 4 minutes, guys. Okay, so it filled up 3,000 PSI 10 CI tank in right at 4 minutes. We'll see when the 13 CI tank shuts off, because it's going to have an automatic shut off, guys, and I'll let you guys know the time. See, things move around, guys, because it's shaking, so just pay attention. Make sure things aren't vibrating off the table. Alright, so we're at 5 minutes right there, guys, and our 13 CI tank is still at about 2,800 PSI right now, so we're almost there, guys. Almost there, guys. Pretty much there. Okay, so it just shut off at 5:50 on the dot, guys. Pretty much right at 5 minutes and 50 seconds for the 13 CI tank. Okay, I'm going to disconnect the fill hose from the markers, guys, and like I said, to do that, you're going to need to bleed all the air, excess air off inside that hose. And then of course, it's just a quick disconnect fitting. Bam, it just comes off, guys. Okay. Turn that off because that's getting kind of loud. And we'll wrap up obviously our how-to video, guys. So guys, that was pretty cool. We got exact times there for both the 10 CI 3000 PSI tank and the 13 CI 3000 PSI tank. So to 10 CI tank, once again, it took 4 minutes exactly pretty much to fill up. And the 13 CI tank took 5 minutes and 50 seconds, guys, to pretty much fill up, okay? So 4 minutes versus 5 minutes and 50 seconds, guys, okay? And that was obviously using the GX CS3 PCP compressor, guys. Really good compressor. Check out the tabletop review video that I have of this compressor, guys. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed that how-to video, please subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Check you guys next time. Peace.